How you doing, fight fans? EJ Boxing Live here to cover this IBF Flyweight Championship match between Shiming Zou, the Fist of Gold, versus Amnat Ruenroeng. So let's see how this fight's gonna pan out. And yeah, I'm gonna do the commentary in it. So I'm gonna show some highlights of the build up of the fight, and let's get into the fight. So there you go. There's Shiming Zou, and the fight's in China. It should be an interesting fight, man. Shiming Zou, you see him hitting the bag there, and he's won gold twice in the Olympics. So yeah, man, this should be a good fight. There's the IBF champion, Amnat Ruenroeng. Should be a good little scrap here, man. Yeah, they're fighting. Where are they fighting at? In Macao, innit? Macao in China. Yep. All right, so we're ready to go, man. So the referee doing in what's his doing referee's name? The referee's name is Robert How is it Robert Howe? No, Glenn no, that's not referee. Mark Nelson, that's the referee's name is. Alrighty, so we're in Macau in China. EJ Boxing Live here. Amnat Ruenroeng defending his IBF championship match against the Fist of Gold, Shiming Zou. This is Amnat Ruenroeng's third defense of the title. Yeah, that's right. Third defense. No, yeah, this is his third defense of the title. So I see Amnat Ruenroeng, very experienced, beat Kazuka and Matt Williams Arao in the last fight. Woo! What beautiful little combinations there. A right-left combination there on Shiming Zou. And the thing is, Shiming Zou, he was amateur for a long time. But I think they fought in the amateurs actually. But I think Shiming Zou got the better of him. Shiming, he's coached by Freddie Roach in the corner. I'm not too sure Freddie Roach, might be Marvin Heredo in the corner. We'll find out. And Amnat Ruenroeng, not too sure about his corner. But I'll tell you what, the champion Amnat Ruenroeng is game though. Coming all the way from Thailand to defend his belt in China. The last time we saw him out against Kazuka in Japan. So he's not shy about going out there and defending his belt. See, Amnat Ruenroeng establishes his jab, likes to throw his right hand, and he's got some really good pro tactics. Likes to smother the opponent, do all kind of holding and tripping and stuff like that. And you can see, looking at, he's just holding the center of the ring. And Shiming Zou, he's got really quick hands and has been coming on good on form. That they really think this is him. He's 34, he's quite old, you know. He's a couple of fights, and then they're trying to make him more action packed, where before he had the more amateur style. I see Amnat Ruenroeng. See, this is the thing about boxing. Yeah, you see what? Oh, nice move by the Fist of Gold. Oh, sorry, that is the Hand of Gold. Shiming, right, nice right hand. Shows hand speed of his own. See him? Amnat Ruenroeng working the jab to the body. Look at this, man. This is key. This is a good little scrap here, mate. And first round, under 1 minute in the first round for this IBF title, scheduled for 12 rounds if it goes that far. Beautiful right hand by Amnat Ruenroeng. Shiming needs to do a bit more than what he's doing there. See, there's a good little round here. It's quite even. Mark Nelson, the referee, the third man in the ring. Shiming Zou, top rank fighter. So Bob Arum. Oh, there you go. Good right hand, left hook combination there by Amnat Ruenroeng. Beautiful. And that's all he's trying to do, is just basically establish himself. That's what he really does. Establish himself. Amnat Ruenroeng. See, he's holding the center of the ring. And Shiming Zou, if he wants to try and get off, look at that. It's a standoff. He's got quick hands himself, but he's not getting off. And look at that. Counter right hand there. And I think, you know what? The champion's pulling it off in this round here. Look at the standoff. Champions. He's not intimidated one bit by the challenger, boy. That's round 2 in the books. Round 1 in the books. Now we're in round 2. I gave it to the champion. Mark Nelson breaks them. There, you see them backwards and forwards. Shiming usually bounces on his feet, and he's just, so we can set up his combination. And Amnat Ruenroeng's just waiting. just like a spider in the web. And look at that, he's just counting him with quick little counters. Zhao Shiming needs to do better than what he's doing, man. He's undefeated, this Zhao Shiming. And so is Amnat Ruenroeng. He hasn't lost. He's not a big puncher. Good counter right hand by big counter left right hand by Amnat Ruenroeng. Little sweet uppercut missed. Zhao Shiming throws his jab. He's out of range here, man. There you go. This is what I'm talking about. Zhao Shiming got this little bounce and then he sets in. Then he jumps in. Oh, he's gone down. And that's a knockdown. That's a legit knockdown. Yeah, that's a knockdown for real. Ah, he's down on the scorecards. 7, 8. The standing 8 count. Referee Mark Nelson brings it back in. And that's a big move. So he's down on the scorecards already. Wow. So Zhao Shiming's feet ascension. That was surprising, man. Oh, didn't expect that, man. Whoa. But I tell you what, I don't think Amnat Ruenroeng's hurt from it because he's throwing punches back here, man. Whoa. EJ Boxing Live here. IBF Flyweight Championship in Macao in China. Oh my days, man. Amnat Ruenroeng, boy. So he's down on the scorecards. And he's been down before. He went down against Matt Williams or Raw. So he's been down before. Oh, beautiful counter punch by Zhao Shiming. Hey, Amnat Ruenroeng's answering back though. This is a round for Zhao Shiming for real. So far though. But Amnat Ruenroeng is still popping him up. He's not deterred. He's still got the center of the ring. It's very important. You know, especially with your boxer. If you're a boxer, the best thing you do is get center of the ring, and then that's where you can work your game. Not good for a boxer to be up against the ropes. And Zhao Shiming, see, he does a little Manny Pacquiao thing where he bounces on his feet and then he's going to jump in for attacks. See, Zhao Shiming, look, ooh, the right hand left hook combination by Amnat Ruenroeng. He's answering back big, man. And he just pops his own jab out there. Pops his jab again, man. He's not deterred by nothing, mate. Look at that, little feints. Jab again, right hand. Wow, man, this is a good little round here, man. Well, the challenger, I tell you what, he's come back in the round, is Amnat Ruenroeng. The knockdown didn't deter him at all. Ah, these are tactics I'm talking about. The pushing on the back of the head. Does a lot of this stuff here. Only get away with it out here in Macau. Round 3. Scheduled for 12. I'm EJ Boxing Live here. It's IBF Flyweight Championship. And there's many other champions over there. Kazuko Ayoko, even though Amnat Ruenroeng's beat him, he's the WBA champion. You have the WBC champion, Roman Chocolito Gonzalez, who's ranked #1 pound for pound in boxing. And you have Francisco Estrada, who has the IBF. No, he has the WBA himself, and he has the WBO belts. Oh, beautiful combination. That was beautiful. I think Kazuko Ayoko is the normal regular champion, and Francisco Estrada is the super champion. I guess sometime they're gonna meet. That'd be interesting to see how they fight. But the division is got very good champions, and Francisco Estrada's got a loss to Roman Gonzalez. Roman Gonzalez with a good fight with Amnat Ruenroeng. If he can get past this, or Zhao Shiming if he can get past this as well. Either way, you'd love to see that sort of fight. Them fight actually. Zhao Shiming, he's not a young guy, man. What a beautiful fight, man. He's down. Oh, listen, Amnat Ruenroeng's come back in this round here, man. I gave Amnat Ruenroeng the first round, and then look at that. He's trying to feint with a head movement. Now look, Amnat Ruenroeng's he's not buying it. He's not buying it at all. So he's not buying nothing. He's a consummate pro. Is Amnat Ruenroeng. Oh, look at that. He just threw him to the canvas, and this is what I'm talking about. The referee's called timeout here. He's gonna say something. Look, I think they must have clashed heads there. He's calling him in for a little chat. Tell him to calm down now. You know, and cut out the rough stuff. Yep. They touched gloves, and the referee said time in, and that's it. We resume the action. Touch gloves, and we're back on it. But this is what I'm saying. Amnat Ruenroeng's a pro, is a consummate pro. He's not gonna fall for nothing, bro. This is serious stuff, man. Ming, he needs to do better than what he's doing, man. The champion, look, if you want to take the title from the champion, you need to go grab it with 2 hands, man. It's there for you, but you need to work out your strategy. I don't know what strategy they've got in the game plan. They have in the corner, in Roach's corner, for Zhao Shiming for him to do his thing. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what he's working out, man. But he needs to work out with something, man. So this is a slow-paced chess match, in my opinion, man. That's how these games. That's how Amnat Ruenroeng wants to do it. See, he's a good counter puncher as Amnat Ruenroeng. The referee won them up heads. Good little fight here you're watching, for the IBF Flyweight Championship. You see what I'm saying? There you go. He's grabbing on referee. The referee's looking at him. This is what I'm saying. That's what he wants to do. And you see what? It's a strategy. A lot of people in boxing don't like holding, but it's used to nullify your opponent's tactics. Look at it. He's trying to counter. And I got Amnat Ruenroeng winning this round here. And I think so. Zhao Shiming's got the second round with a knockdown. So that's two rounds. And I think there's evened up. If it's Zhao Shiming got 2 rounds, and Amnat Ruenroeng had the first, and he's definitely he had the third. So for me, I think we're in the 4th round. So it's tied up right now, 2 apiece. So it's a standoff right here. And Amnat Ruenroeng still doing what he's doing. Look at that beautiful jab to the body. Oh, look at that. And see, Ruenroeng made him miss, and he countered the right hand as Zhao Shiming came in. See, normally with Zhao Shiming when he fights his opponents, yeah, he can get caught with them. But look at that, just getting caught. Oh, beautiful little feint there. Look at the little feint, little shimmy feint. And he almost to the fight to me he fights like a Willie Pep type of fighter, you know. If you ever see Willie Pep back in the 60s, yeah, Willie Pep used to fight this way. You know, when he was fighting Sandy Sadler, just little crafty, dodgy little moves, you know, just to frustrate you. And it's the Willow the Wisp is the nearest guy I can say that Amnat Ruenroeng fights like. Zhao Shiming is like a little version of Manny Pacquiao without the power. Does the same thing. You see him trying to set up their little Manny Pacquiao bounces. See, Amnat Ruenroeng, yeah, a good boxer can time. Look at that. See the leaps. Same thing what Manny Pacquiao was on it. See the leaps, he can just time him. Because he has good fundamental skills. Did you see that little jab to the pit of the stomach? See, them little things maybe not hurt him, but it slows down the opponent stamina and your legs. Look at that. Now he ties him up and he nullifies his work, and then he closes it. And before the referee comes in, his hands are up and this and that. And see, the thing is, all these little tactics he does, it just frustrates you. Just keep popping the jab. And that's why he's just controlling. He's not doing no more than he needs to. He'll just keep doing this as Amnat Ruenroeng. It's up to the challenger, yeah, which is Zhao Shiming, the fist of gold, yeah, or the hand of gold, to do something about it. And he, up to the minute, he's not doing nothing about it. And Amnat Ruenroeng dictating the pace. Look at that little beautiful little body shots right there. He gotta do something about it, man. He gotta do something here, man. Amnat Ruenroeng he's just basically dictating the pace, man. He's dictating. He's definitely controlling the fight, man. Look at that. Zhao Shiming look like he's not too sure what he's supposed to do here. Even with it, and the thing is, you'd be surprised because usually when a guy gets a knockdown, he'll jump on the opponent. Look at that. Look at that. He's just completely befuddling. Look how he looks. This is the when I see whoa, what a lightning right hand by Amnat Ruenroeng. Whoa, the left hook, and he caught him there. Look at that. They're both in the Ali shuffle here in Macao in China. And you know the thing is, they gotta think, yeah, if you're trying to win the title, you gotta do more than this bloody doing that. The champion's just gonna retain the title. Here we go. We'll be in round 5. Hey man, I got the champion clawing out. I got the champion pulling back, man. The only round I've given Zhao Shiming is the one that's the knockdown, and that's it. That's the only round I've gave him. What about you, fight fans? How do you see it? Look at that. Popping his jab, snapping his head back, snapping Zhao Shiming's head back. Shiming needs to do something about it, man. The fist of gold needs to do something about it. He needs to land some punches out here, man. Look at that. Amnat Ruenroeng from Thailand just dictating. Look at that. See them bouncing? You see the little bouncing? See that before he jumps in, he's going to do the little bounce and he'll jump in as Zhao Shiming. He'll jump in. These Amnat Ruenroeng's just waiting. Look, see? Ties in. See a match of heads. Well, you see Zhao Shiming trying to jump in. Amnat Ruenroeng's ready for him. He's just going to spin him and do what he needs to do. Good little fight, though. This is a chess match, man. Chess match, elite level. Zhao Shiming, he ain't got no names on his opponent. No names, noble names that I've heard of who can do anything. Yeah, like Kazuka Ioka is a 2-weight champion. Matt Williams of Raw is a banger from Puerto Rico. And Rocky Fuentes is a long reigning IBF champion, and he's beat all these people here. Is Amnat Ruenroeng from Thailand, so he's seasoned, man. And the challenger, Zhao Shiming needs to do more than what he's doing, you know. Not doing nothing really. And it's a standoff. And this fight here, man. Oh, look at that little left hook. That's when actually blocked it last ring, but I think he's overruled. They fought, like I said, they fought in amateurs before, and you wouldn't even think that. Shiming finally caught him with a punch, man. Let's see if he can capitalize on that. He's waiting way too long now. If you caught him with that punch, you should have caught him with something else. See, Ruenroeng pops him with a jab as well. Looks like both of them enjoy it though. Look at that, they're both enjoying the fight because it's like chess. One he hits, the other hits the other. They don't want to make no mistakes. Whoa, look at that. Giving up rounds though is I don't know, man. Who would you give this round to? It's very tricky. But you see them little punches there? The judges are seeing it. Like I'm seeing it. Like they'll start picking up points, man. Under 20 seconds left in the 5th round for the IBF Flyweight Championship of the World. Held by that man right there in the Thailand coloured trunks. Amnat Ruenroeng. This is his 3rd defense of the IBF Flyweight Champions title as Zhao Shiming hits the deck. Zhao Shiming, 2-time gold medalist in the Olympics. The Fist of Gold here in Macao, China. EJ Boxing live here in the 6th round. And this round is a fencing match, man. The two of them really just putting on nothing special. Just a lot of fencing, nothing special here in round 6. They'll do more than what they're doing. Amnat Ruenroeng, he's not a puncher. He hasn't got no big punches in his record. With his foot, 5 knockouts. He ain't got none. And let's see Zhao Shiming. I mean, his punches. I don't think he's got no power either. He's got 1 knockout in his record. So he ain't got no power either, man. You know what I'm saying? So the two of them ain't got no power. They got no power between the two of them. And they're still doing the chess match, man. And this suits Amnat Ruenroeng. You know, if Zhao Shiming, yeah, I guarantee you, listen, this is the thing, yeah. When he fights, he throws oodles of punches. And he throws them, you know, loads of punches. I've seen him throw loads. And this suits Amnat Ruenroeng in terms of pace, for the, you know, because he can control the pace. And look, see, he's getting frustrated as Zhao Shiming, and this will cause him to make mistakes, and Amnat Ruenroeng can just pick him off. Look at that, see, just picking him off. Look at that, showboating for the crowd as well. The Thailand fans, the people from Thailand are enjoying it. See the people in China, man, they're trying to cheer him on. Not doing anything. Look at that, he's missing, he's getting countered, and the Thailand champion is just picking him apart, man. I've only gave just the knockdown at all. I'd love to see the judges, man, so far. This is round 6, man, for the IBF Flyweight Champion, and he's not doing anything, man. Apart from the knockdown, I ain't giving him nothing else, man. Mark Nelson's not just an easy job. Look at this complete standoff. Coming up to under a minute now, left in the 6th round. And it's just like I said, it's a strata match. It's discontinued to this pace fish right here. Champion will retain his belt. It's up to the challengers, man. Zhao Shiming, you need to do more than what you're doing, man. Frustrating. And you see Amnat Ruenroeng, yeah, I can't blame him because he's the champion. Why he's gonna show his cards or give up anything? Why do he need to? He doesn't need to. It's up to the challengers to try and pull it on him to get something out. Look, see, he's not doing anything. Look at it. And the champion's just doing enough. This is the least amount of punches thrown in a round. In fact, they probably threw like 5 punches in this round. This is terrible in terms of output, man. Awful. Not a boring fight, but like it's not. There's no punches being thrown here, man. And this is what most of this is what you're getting. Amnat Ruenroeng, see when he's hanging on the back of your neck? You see, listen, mate. That stuff start round 8. That start wearing on you. Trust me, mate. That stuff will start wearing on you. Trust me. And there you go. And that's the end of round 6, and we're into round 7, man. And this is what I'm talking about, man. So he's already down on the scorecards, big for me, man. Amnat Ruenroeng needs some sort of, he needs to change the tide here, man. I don't know if Roach and Marvin Herrero in the corner need to do something. Yeah, that's what he needs to do, man. Mark Nelson's trying to get him to break here in Bangkok in China. EJ Boxing Live here, IBF Flyweight Championship of the World. And Amnat Ruenroeng, man, he's just a very awkward guy. And like I said to you, he reminds me of Willie Pep, but I think Willie Pep probably throws a bit more punches than what Amnat Ruenroeng's doing, and probably make it a bit more interesting. But having saying that, like Willie Pep, he hasn't been hit, really. Not really getting hit. He's just doing his thing. Look at that. See that little body shot right there? And this is the stuff where he's just picking off the rounds, man. That's how he's getting the rounds, putting the rounds in his bank. See? He hasn't... See, the thing is, with Ming, yeah, Zhao Shiming, he hasn't figured out the tricks. He hasn't figured out how to get through. And Amnat Ruenroeng's just picking. You see what he does there? You see, this is beautiful boxing, yeah, 101. You throw your punches and then you smother the other guy from throwing his punches. Then you get back into your range. Control range, yeah, control distance. Just keep working at your range where you can hit him, where he can't hit you. And look at that counter right hand again. Oh, there you go. And look how they threw him to the ground there. See? And Zhao Shiming, that's what Zhao Shiming, he wants to catch him in the exchanges. He was a catch Amnat Ruenroeng in the exchange. That was a little bit, that was exciting there. And he should have kept throwing punches, mate. Should have kept throwing punches. Look, see, he's got his hand up like, that's what it's, look, he's got his hand up. He's probably been sparring Manny Pacquiao out here, bruv. He's just fight similar to him as well. Too square on. Look at that. Where's his jab? Where's his own jab? And you see, look, how Amnat Ruenroeng's fighting from the side. He's fighting, he's leaning. He's actually coming straight on. Look at that. He's fighting just he's amateur. That's how amateur. He's amateur because he's used to having his headgear. But the ring is very big, man. It suits the champion. Nothing's getting on. See, he missed with that shot there. Nothing's getting on. I'm still giving rounds to the champion. Look at that. What's the referee looking at? Well, everything's good. Here in round 7, under 30 seconds left in 7th round for this IBS Flyweight Championship. And it's not a dull affair, but it's very exciting so far, is it? Nothing apart from the knockdown, which is surprising me as well. It's a good knockdown by Zhao Shiming, and he needs to capitalize from it. And he's not doing anything apart from the knockdown. You see, look at that. He's just doing them little punches there. The judges see it, and this is what he's picking up. Look at that. Good defense. Look at that. That's why I said he's like Willie Pep. Look at him laughing. And that's another round in the books, mate. And round 8 we got here, man, for the IBF Flyweight Championship. Just picking off rounds. Look at that, still popping his jab. Zhao Shiming ain't doing nothing. He's just there. He's not a punching bag, but he hasn't figured out. And the thing is, this is to do with his corner and adjustments, man. Look at that, he's missing. He's getting caught. And just suiting the style of Amnat Ruenroeng, who's got very good defense. You know, I mean, defense in terms of like hitting and not getting hit, and then smothering. That's defense, you know. That's a defensive maneuver. Mayweather does it. Mayweather holds on tight as well. And yeah, I think to look at that. See how he holds on tight? Who does that remind you of? He remind me of Pretty Boy, or was it Money May? Whichever one you could take a pick of, man. But more, I say to you, he's more like Willie Pep, man, to me. More Willie Pep type of fighter. Look at that. That was a knockdown like there. He hit him and he went down, you know. Referee didn't call it, but it may be a trip actually. He's still doing his thing. Look at that. Still just working his jab off the body. Yeah, that little head jab to the head. And that's how he's picking off rounds here. And he holds on. As soon as Zhao Shiming dicks his head and looks like he's going to come in, Amnat Ruenroeng ties him up beautifully. Look at that. Left hook. Another look at that jab. Real good boxing. Look, real good boxing. Another left hook there. This is some good one-on-one boxing, man. Oh. Zhao Shiming, man, he's gonna have to do more. Just there, walking. Oh dear. Oh. Don't want to do that now. Mark Nelson says, "Yeah, come on, man." He's a funny DJ. You gotta like him though. He's a character. He's bending down and just like really apologizing, but you know he's gonna probably do it again. Look at him hitting round the back of the head right there. See, just after he apologized, he hit Zhao Shiming round the back of the head. Oh my days. Under 30 seconds left in the 8th round for the IBF Flyweight Championship. EJ Boxing live here in Bangkok, Macau in China. Oh dear. It's hilarious, man. This is an easy title defense for the champion. I can give you this right now. He's out of his depth. Right now, he's out of his depth and he's drowning slowly. 10 seconds left in the 8th round. And Amnat Ruenroeng is coasting right now. Easy work. Look at that. Easy, look at that. Easy work for him. The challenger is not doing anything. Round 9. Do more, man. You know, people got to do more than what they're doing to win a championship out here, man. In my opinion, you know. Just got... Wow, look at this, man. Just still working the jab. Left hook by Amnat Ruenroeng. See him just stalking. He ain't doing anything. And the thing, for a man who's like Shiming Zou, who throws like near enough like 50 punches, 60 punches a round, he's been pushed to like under 10 round. It just suits the champion, and look at that. See, that's it. He's starting to throw more. He's got a lot of punches, and what he's waiting for. If you know, if you're gonna win it, there you go. If you want to win the title, you gotta go for it. Especially after Shiming Zou, he put Amnat Ruenroeng on the floor. You know, he put him on the floor here in round 9. He put him in the floor in round, what's it? I think it was round 2. So he should have, you know, capitalized off that, and he hasn't built off that. He hasn't built off that foundation of the knockdown. And just like Manuel Marquez versus Manny Pacquiao, Manny Pacquiao in their first encounter, Manny Pacquiao knocked him on the deck. Marquez adjusted, and Amnat Ruenroeng has adjusted. He's adjusted. There you go. That's the little body punches. This is what I'm saying. See them little body punches Shiming fish through? This is what I'm saying. He has a whole heap of arsenal to throw his punches, but he's just not getting it off. I think what it is, you know what it is? I think most of the guys who thought they were stationary targets. This is a moving target, and it's hitting back as well. And Amnat Ruenroeng is moving, and look at that. He's moving, and he can hit back himself. And I think he's wary of the power of Amnat Ruenroeng for some reason, in my opinion. He's under 1 minute left in the 9th round. I think he's wary of the power of Amnat Ruenroeng. So that's causing him not to just come in gun ho and just throwing punches. Something could rout him. Amnat Ruenroeng, even though he hasn't got that much knockouts, his something about him is saying that you just can't come in and walk through my punches. See, this is what I'm saying. Look at it, just out the range. Just made Shiming Zou look silly. And look, now he just keeps popping the jab. And trust me, these are scoring punches, man. Look at that little feint there. Look at it. See him bouncing on the toes? Look at it. See him bouncing on the toes, trying to jump in. And let's see, and everyone keeps moving off. Look at that. See, he's probably got quick hands. You see, this is what I'm saying. This is, to me, it's to do with his corner and the strategy. I don't know what strategy they had. You know, they pushed. I think they pushed the kid too far. But the thing is, he is 30-something years age, so he can't. What's the point of holding him back? And it's a flyweight. I think they thought this was the easier flyweight champion. Well, it's proven he's not, man. We're in round 10. 2 rounds to go, man. And I can tell you right now, he's way down on the scorecards, bro. I'm saying it right now. He needs a knockout, bruv. He needs a knockout, brethren. He needs a knockout. For real. He's I've only gave him 1 round. That's the knockout. It's just one-way traffic. One-way traffic. In fact, it's a complete shutout. Oh, what happened there? This is complete shutout for me. I don't see any other way. And you know what? I'm not biased. Anyone else watching this fight, if you see it any other way, please leave in the comment section. This is on Daily Motion, and just let me know, because I'm seeing this fight. It's a one-way fight, man. Ooh, but you know what? Shiming hit him right on the break there, so Amnat Ruenroeng's been hitting behind the back of the head. Both of them got a little dead card. Look at that little combinations here he's doing. So take it away from the champion, you just got to outwork him, man. Even Matt Williams of Raw, he was throwing punches here, but see, Amnat Ruenroeng did the same thing. Whoa, you're looking at the referee for help, trying to jump on the man's back with your foot. I'll tell you that. Look at him grabbing the back of the head, man. And see, this is what I'm saying. See, if you go fight someone like him, you gotta make it dirty and just take it to him, man. You know, dip your head in and just start throwing punches and start trying to get something off. Look at him walking around like a plodder, man. Look at him. The Zhao Shiming looking like a plodder. And you know what? Oh my day! Look at him. This is not what I expected, man. This is nowhere what anyone expected. He's completely lead-footed, and because of what is this? I gotta credit Amnat Ruenroeng. Really, I have to. You have to, because this is what you call ring generalship. He's making the fighter do what he wants him to do. He's basically controlling it. And Zhao Shiming is doing what Amnat Ruenroeng. This is stylistically, when this fight was made, I thought it's going to be a hell of a match. To me, it's just a one-sided show. This shows a pro versus an amateur. When they met as amateurs, yeah, and Zhao Shiming beat him, it was easy. The headgear and stuff like that, scoring system and point scoring system, fine. But this, as a pros, completely different. And you can know what by the pedigree of who Amnat Ruenroeng has beat, man. He's beat some really very good guys, and some of the guys he's beat, they're contenders or they're champions. Matt Williams, a #1 contender. He's a hot contender. And Kazuka Ioka's a champion now. Now he's a freeweight champion, is Kazuka Ioka. So these are very good opponents he's actually beat, and they're no on the level of what Zhao Shiming has beat, man. And his resume, the guys are not even that good. But we're in the 11th round. He needs a knockout, man. Stay it right now. Zhao Shiming, the Fist of Gold, needs a knockout. He's a knockout. If he ain't getting a knockout, yeah, I think they've told him in the corner. If he ain't getting a knockout, he ain't winning nothing. It's completely down on the scorecards. He's been befuddled, confused, and made to look ponderous, and just basically showing there's levels to this game, and you're not on the same level as the Amnat Ruenroeng, the current IBF Flyweight champion, and you're not doing anything to change his mind or take his title, other than win the knockdown you got. Look at it. And the thing is, this fight's in his home country. This is in Macao in China. It's not like it's in Thailand or Japan. It's in his country. If you can't get up in your own backyard, I don't know where you can. Look at him. Just doing nothing. Just circling around. Coming in with his head. There, he's throwing punches there. Whoa. Look at him get knocked down himself. Is that knocked down? What's that referee saying? No, it's a slip. See? As he comes in, you see the Amnat Ruenroeng's out there, man. Making him look stupid. The grabs on. See what's going here. Wow. Look at this here. He's gripping him. He's coming in with his head. Nothing. Where's the punches? Where's the sizzle? Where's the pizzazz from Zhao Shiming? Amnat Ruenroeng does what he does, man. You know what? Amnat Ruenroeng's actually looked better most times than that. But I tell you what, I can't even front him. That's how he fights, man. I'm telling you, it's like Mayweather. Is he boring? Is he not really? It's just to do with the two of them. The opponent could do better. I mean, the opponent, he's definitely looking like the challenger, man. You see, you got one guy looking like the champion and just staying the champion. This guy's looking under 1 minute left in the 11th round, and it's a one-way side for me. And exactly, Zhao Shiming, he needs another knockdown. He got a knockdown in the second round. He needs another one, and a couple of them. Is that he needs to put Amnat Ruenroeng on his back right now, mate. Put him on his back and keep him there. If he wants to take this IBF Flyweight Championship and keep it in Macao in China, he needs to put him right down on his back, and that's it. That's a real, not ugly affair, but not very slick at all. Could be better, in my opinion. Fight. You know, I've seen better. Coming into the under 10 seconds left in the 11th round. Look at that. See, he's not doing it. See, Amnat Ruenroeng's just waiting for him and just moving out the way, laughing. Yeah, he just playing with him. Look at that. He's waiting for the referee. That's it. He won that round handily. Another round for the champion, mate. Last round, man. This 12th and final round. Man, he needs to do something here, man. Look at this here. And you know what? Every time people see Amnat Ruenroeng, he's always the underdog. Can you imagine that? He's the champion. He's a champion from Thailand, and he's done all these things here. Gone here, gone there. Beat people in their home backyards in Japan. He's been to Now he's in China, you know. He's been all over the place, man, and he beats people in the home backyard. He's not feared or nothing, and he's doing it. And here in Macau in China, he's showing everyone what he's about. We can see why he's a good champion. And it's all about levels here. If Zhao Shiming can't get a knockdown and keep Amnat Ruenroeng on his back, he's getting the first defeat of his record. He's undefeated, Zhao Shiming, and he's got a long way back up to the championship. Because to be honest with you, the other champions, they're not going to be easy. They're actually very tricky as well. He's just nullified everything he did, you know, and you can see what he's doing. The movement. See, what Zhao Shiming needs. He needs a stationary target where he can get his shots off, and he's not giving it. That's why he ain't throwing the shot. He's hesitant of throwing shots because look, see, he's not standing still. Pure and simple. That's why I was calling Willow the Wisp. Is Amnat Ruenroeng. Willow the Wisp, mate. Not standing still. Under 2 minutes left. The 12th round for the IBF Flyweight Championship in Macau in China. EJ Boxing Live here. Hope you guys enjoying it. How you scored it? That's what I'm really interested. How you guys scoring the fight here? I've got it. I've only gave the knockdown to Zhao Shiming. Everything else I gave to Amnat Ruenroeng. Nothing else. Oh, head clash right there. That's a bit dead. And see Amnat Ruenroeng holding on tight. That's what he does, man. That's what he does, man. He holds on tight. Look at him moving around. See? It's a moving target. Willow the Whistler, and he'll hit you. Don't get it twisted, Jazz. He's moving like that. He's setting stuff up here. Look at this. See, look, he's setting up hooks. See, Zhao Shiming can't even hit him with a bag of rice, man. Bag of rice. See how I told you, he's setting up stuff there. He's not just moving around for the sake of it. He's setting up his counters and he's setting up his tackles and Amnat Ruenroeng. Look at that. As Zhao Shiming advances for his attacks, Amnat Ruenroeng ties him up. And this is defense. That is a defensive move right there. Look at that. Moves out, ties him up. See, Zhao Shiming was waiting till he's going to throw a right hand there. See, he tied him straight up. Went in between his arms and just tied him up tightly as well. Look at that. I'll give you know what, I think Zhao Shiming probably won this last round here. I think he won it. That's because he's trying harder. Look at that. Under 15 seconds, man. Yeah, I think he won this last round here. Oh, look at that. You see how he just tied him up and just grabbed on. Oh gosh. And I think that would be it, man. And this is a fight in the night, long to forget in the flyweight division. See, Marvin Herrera's in the corner. See, Roach is not there. That's Miguel. Oh, Roach is there. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, if Roach is in the corner and they didn't make adjustments, mate, that's probably why, mate. The same thing when Roach was in the corner with Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. He said they had a perfect game plan. Well, where was your game plan there? You should have dethroned. That was a forgettable fight. Not the sort of fight you want to write down and go watch again. But I enjoyed it, you know. Still. Yeah, he's definitely... he'll retain your belt, my friend. No doubt about that, bruv. And I see any other way is a robbery. They rob him. Let me see how the score. Let me see what they did. And there's the beautiful girls from China. I mean, they got highlights from round 2. Look at that. See, that's the knockdown. Yeah, hit him. Yes, that's a legit knockdown. Yeah, it's a legit knockdown right there in round 3. See, look, it's all. Look at that. Ooh, oh dear. Wow. Tell you what, man. Ooh, look at that. See, Amnat Ruenroeng's just playing with him at this point. Yeah. Bounce on his feet. Look at this. Leaping left hook. See, this is what he was doing. He's waiting to set up his attacks. He's getting him out. Just how the fight is, man. That's how the fight's been going on. There you go, 12th round. Well, we're going to go to the judges and we're going to find out who's going to win. So let's go to the Master MC and let's find out who won this fight here. I don't think he's even close, mate, in my opinion. No, I don't think it's even close, mate. Mark Nelson, man. The judges are Glenn Fieldman and Robert Hoyle and Jennifer Jianghu. So I think she's from China, man. Supervisor Dari Pascali. I tell you, man, he's won the fight, man, in my opinion, man. I'm just waiting to hear the scorecards. Here we go. Mike Buffer.
We go to the scorecards. All three judges
Yeah.
have the same score. 116 to 111. All to the winner by unanimous decision.
Yeah.
And still,
Yeah. The judges, yeah. Glenn Frober, Marky Hoyle, and Jerry Jopub. No doubt, man. No doubt he's won the fight, man. Yeah. Easy, nice decision one. And Zhao Shiming needs to go back to the drawing board, man, and do something else, mate. Because I tell you what, man, he got out hustled. He got conned, and this is the pro game. That must be his wife. Oh yeah, she was cheering him in the crowd. I saw her in the crowd cheering him on. He looks happy why he's lost though. I ain't gonna lie, he's not. Most people be pissed when they lose their shot at the IBF title. Look at him, he's praying. Look at it. Tell you what, man, the kid comes from. Look, he's praying. Look at that. He's praying to everyone. Come from Thailand, yeah, to come out of his comfort zone, to come out your comfort zone, and where you could just stay there, and to go to another man's backyard and beat him against Zhao Shiming, and very popular in China. That's very good. And the judges were fair. Who's that? They were fair, man. Yeah, they're hosting them up to the sky, and I think that's right, man. Hey, the guy's happy, man. He must have put in a lot of hard work and stuff like that to just retain the title. And again, you know what? Like I said, a fight with him and Juan Francisco Estrada, a fight with him and Roman Gonzalez. Maybe a rematch with Kazuki Ioka would be interesting. That'd be interesting. But for Zhao Shiming, in my opinion, I think he needs to look for fights with people like who do you reckon he should fight? Yeah, I think he should go fight some of them guys like Matt Williams or Royal and some of them guys and see how that fight goes on. But it was a good fight, interesting chess match, and Zhao Shiming needs to go back to the drawing board. So I'm EJ Boxing Live, and I'll catch you next one. Peace.
EJ Boxing Live here. EJ Boxing Live here.
Buster Douglas knocked him out. Buster Douglas, the fat bump, the leather going.
Yo, this is Chris Caban chilling with my man EJ Boxing Live, one of the hottest, dopest boxing channels on YouTube. Check him out. Boxing beats and rounds on the EJ Live YouTube channel.
And Thea was the number 10 rating contender, and he had never been knocked down. And Sonny destroyed his mouth. But Thea lost most of his teeth, basically with 1 or 2 left hooks.
Oh shit, boy! What was look at kids sleeping like Manny Pacquiao?
EJ Boxing Live here. EJ Boxing Live here.